Hare. Peacemaking, peacekeeping and peace-building are different, right?
Yes, Rihanna. Peacemaking deals with the search for a negotiated resolution of the perceived conflicts of interest between the parties. Peacemaking involves political as well as diplomatic activity, the purpose of which is the reconciliation of perceived conflicts of interest.
What are the differences in peacemaking in the 1980s and today?
In the 1980s, the United Nations directly intervened for the resolution of violent conflicts. Today, parties to the conflict are more directly involved in the peace process with non-United Nations third-party interventions, usually from neighboring or regional countries.
Ray, tell me something about peacekeeping, please.
Understanding the role of culture is important for the success of peacekeeping in specific contexts. Peacekeeping refers to the operations of the United Nations in countries where there is armed conflict. Peacekeepers in blue helmets do not engage in the use of arms to stop combatants. Their mere presence serves as deterrence to renewed armed fighting. Peacekeepers impose order and separation among conflicting parties. Peacekeepers therefore work for the prevention, moderation, and end of fighting through the intervention of a third party such as the UN peacekeeping forces. The main role of United Nations peacekeeping forces is to monitor compliance with agreements such as ceasefires, disarmament plans, and fair election rules.
What about peace building, Ray? Please explain what peace building means.
Peace building is a practical approach in resolving conflicts. Peace building starts with the use of such conflict resolution methods as dialogue, facilitation, negotiation, mediation, and other strategies to replace belligerence and violence to resolve conflicts. More than just conflict resolution, peace building consists of the strategy which most directly tries to reverse those destructive processes that accompany violence. Peace-building strategies address the root causes of violent conflicts as well as aim to meet basic needs for security and order, shelter, food, and clothing. In short, peace-building refers to the practical implementation of peaceful social change through socio-economic development. Peace-building includes implementing agreements as well as building economic, political, and social structures that enhance the capacity for peace. It involves activities that meet the basic needs, de-escalate the conflict, as well as improve the relationship of parties engaged in social conflict. Peace building addresses violence in all forms, even structural violence. Peace building is premised on the belief that poverty reduction and social and economic development are impossible to build or sustain in a violent environment. As women are integral to society, for peace building to be successful, women must play an active role. Not just governments and rebels, but rather people in civil society must also be involved in peace building efforts. Peace builders must not let their work be used in the service of theories that don't emerge organically from practice. While actions such as conflict resolution and peacekeeping are necessary, they are not sufficient. The best way to stop any future armed conflict to arise in the long run is through economic development. Aside from reducing gaps between the rich and the poor, peace-building strategies include extending basic human rights and building sustainable development process. There are 6 fundamental features in post-conflict peace-building reconstruction of hitherto conflict-torn societies. They include the following: jump-starting the national economy, community-based investments, transportation and communication networks, demining where mines exist, integration of combatants, and the rehabilitation of displaced people.
That was wonderful, Ray. I learned so much. See you next time. Ciao.